Puffin. A puffin is a seabird that belongs to the family Alcidae. They are well known for their brightly colored beaks, which have a distinctive shape that looks like a cross between a parrot and a penguin. Puffins are found in the northern parts of the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans, and they typically nest in colonies on rocky cliffs or islands. They are excellent swimmers and divers, and they feed primarily on small fish and crustaceans. Puffins are also popular among birdwatchers and tourists, who often visit puffin colonies to observe these unique and charismatic birds. The lifespan of a puffin can vary depending on the species and other factors such as environmental conditions, food availability, and predation. However, on average, puffins can live up to 20 to 25 years in the wild. Atlantic puffins, for example, can live up to 20 years, with some individuals reported to have lived up to 30 years. Similarly, the lifespan of horned puffins and tufted puffins is also around 20 years. It is important to note that the survival rate of young puffins is relatively low, with only about 60% of chicks surviving to fledge. This is due to a variety of factors, including predation, disease, and food availability. However, once they reach adulthood, puffins are generally hardy and long-lived birds. Puffins are fascinating birds with unique and interesting behaviors. Here are some of their notable behaviors. Puffins usually nest in large colonies on rocky cliffs or islands. They dig burrows in the soil or use natural crevices or rocky outcrops as nesting sites. They lay a single egg per breeding season, and both the male and female take turns incubating the egg and caring for the chick. Puffins are excellent swimmers and divers. They use their wings to swim underwater and can dive up to 60 meters deep to catch fish and other small aquatic animals. During the breeding season, puffins engage in bill clapping, which involves bringing their bills together and rapidly opening and closing them. This behavior is thought to be a form of communication between mating pairs. Puffins have elaborate courtship rituals, which involve various displays such as head bobbing, wing flapping, and bill fencing. These behaviors are believed to strengthen the bond between mating pairs. Puffins are social birds and often interact with other members of their colony. They may form groups and engage in activities such as preening, bill touching, and vocalizations. Overall, puffins are fascinating birds with a range of unique and interesting behaviors that make them a favorite among birdwatchers and nature enthusiasts. Puffins typically mate for life, and they form strong pair bonds that can last for many years. During the breeding season, puffins engage in elaborate courtship rituals to strengthen their bond and prepare for mating. The courtship ritual of puffins typically involves a series of displays, such as head bobbing, wing flapping, and bill fencing. These behaviors are believed to be a way for the male and female to communicate and establish a strong bond. Once the pair has bonded, they will begin to work together to prepare a nest site. Puffins nest in burrows in the soil or in rocky crevices, and both the male and female will take turns excavating the nest and incubating the egg. After the egg hatches, both parents will continue to care for the chick, bringing it food and protecting it from predators. Puffins are known to be devoted parents, and they will often go to great lengths to ensure the survival of their offspring. Overall, puffin mating and breeding behaviors are complex and fascinating, and they play a vital role in the survival of these unique and charismatic birds. Here are some interesting facts about puffins. 1. Puffins are seabirds that belong to the family Alcidae, and they are closely related to other species such as guillemots and murres. 2. There are 3 species of puffins: the Atlantic puffin, the horned puffin, and the tufted puffin. 3. Puffins are known for their brightly colored beaks, which are an adaptation for attracting mates and are used for carrying multiple fish in their bills. 4. Puffins are excellent swimmers and divers, using their wings to propel themselves underwater to catch fish and other small aquatic animals. 5. Puffins are found in the northern parts of the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans, typically nesting in large colonies on rocky cliffs or islands. 6. Puffins are monogamous and form strong pair bonds that can last for many years. 7. Puffins lay a single egg per breeding season, and both the male and female take turns incubating the egg and caring for the chick. 8. The survival rate of young puffins is relatively low, with only about 60% of chicks surviving to fledge. 9. Puffins are a popular attraction for birdwatchers and tourists, who often visit puffin colonies to observe these unique and charismatic birds. 10 puffins have a lifespan of up to 20 to 25 years in the wild and are an important part of the ecosystem in which they live.